Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am the Buddha Body. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, from Spirit, from Source, and then I give you guys those messages. Okay, so let's get into it, you guys. The energy has been quite dense, if I say so myself. I've been feeling very tired. Okay, there is an energy of resting. Okay, I feel like I keep on channeling that energy, but I feel like it's because Spirit really wants you guys to, the more you recharge, the more you restore your energy, the more you can you're better equipped for whatever is coming to you in this timeline. Okay, so I am picking up on some 5 of Wands energy, some spiritual warfare taking place right now. So it's important to really just keep yourself protected, spiritually protect yourself. Try not to do anything that's going to keep you blocked from clarity. Okay, keep you like blocked from your path. Okay, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I just feel like there is an energy of like things around you wanting you to go steer off in another direction than what is actually what's meant for you, what the divine wants you to do. Okay, so we're gonna get started on this message. Alright, I ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to please guide and protect me as I communicate with my guides and angels in the spirit world and I tap into the wisdom of the universe. I respect this responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with pure intentions of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about me that is not of the light, please go back to where you came from or turn to light if you choose, but stay away from me. Bless. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm going to use these oracles just to get the feel of the energy for you guys right now. Because I am feeling like this negativity that's just really trying to override what's coming towards you. And this is like good things. Like you're getting some sort of miracle. All right, something that is, I heard setting the stage, okay, for this new life. All right, so you guys could definitely be entering a new life, a new timeline here. All right, and I feel like there's a lot of negativity surrounding it because I feel like this is kind of shining a light on certain things that I feel like people, yeah, they just, I don't know, you've had a lot of destiny blockers, you had a lot of people wanting to take what's yours. I'm getting like people just didn't want you to have the free will to make the decisions that are rightfully yours, that are your divine birthright. And I feel like Spirit is finally taking the steps to release and remove these people out of your energy. Okay, we have 14, Queen of Resilience. Yes. Okay, so I am getting that there is an energy about healing. Okay, you guys are in a deep healing phase right now. Okay, I feel like you guys are definitely evolving into your best self. Okay, but you've had to be very resilient. All right, there has been a lot of attacks, a lot of people kind of shooting darts at you. Okay, but you're breaking some type of spell here with Queen of breaking the spell. Okay, so I see that no matter what has been thrown your way, I feel like it's only helped you gain access to your third eye, to your inner knowing. Yeah, oh, excuse me. Yeah, throat chakra. I feel like a lot of it has to do with kind of wanting you not to speak up or speak out about certain things here. I'm getting like someone has been trying to affect your throat chakra as well, because as you guys heal, you guys are becoming more apologetic within yourself. So you guys are not apologizing for things in the past that people may have thought that they can get one over on you because you're maybe more an apologetic person, or you maybe just seem more empathetic in ways of allowing people to kind of take advantage of you or take advantage of your energy, or kind of just try to do things that aren't acceptable is what I'm hearing in your energy. Okay. So I am getting this energy of like slowing down. Spirit wants you guys to slow down so you can see everything for what it is. So you can kind of not necessarily pick apart things. Spirit doesn't want you to overthink or overanalyze, but it's a matter of just kind of allowing yourself to understand what's going on. Okay, allowing yourself to process. Thank you, Spirit. It's allowing yourself to process the things that are taking place and not allowing it to break you down. Okay, right now you have to be very resilient in this time. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of things bursting at the seams as we speak. So a lot of things could definitely be changing, okay? So a lot of things are, it's like, I'm getting like the tower energy. So yeah, a lot of shifts happening. A lot of very, very, very big shifts. Very life-changing shifts is what I'm hearing. All right, Five of Wands in the tower moment. That's like something that is going to shake up your life and change it. All right, it's going to cause a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion. I wouldn't say confusion, actually. It's just going to cause a lot of conflict, yeah. A lot of just drama. And I feel like it has to do a lot with you shifting or your foundation becoming more secure. All right, yeah, so we have Queen of Feeling off. So I feel like right now it's important to take time for yourself, pour into yourself, okay? I feel like you could be feeling a little bit off right now, or just feeling a little bit kind of, I'm just feeling this energy of like you're kind of not using your, let's see, what is this energy, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like it's just an energy of like discombobulation. Like you guys just feel very like out of sorts. And I feel like it's because you guys are being redirected, realigned, okay, to certain things. Certain things in your path that are going to be more in alignment with who you are. Okay, we have 1221 mirroring numbers. All right, we have Queen of Taking on the World and Queen of Internal Fulfillment. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, right now I feel like there is an energy of like things have to shift. Okay, if you're going through a level up right now, which I feel like you guys are definitely leveling up, you guys have to, like, sometimes positive changes don't always seem positive at first. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. So I feel like right now you have to be very, very strong and resilient and not hold back. Okay, there is an energy of like shielding yourself, protecting yourself from any energies that are trying to make you feel off. Okay, there are certain energies in your auric field that are really trying to steer you off of your direction, like I said. Something about your abundance, okay, and also something about you being in the ebb and flow of allowing your abundance to kind of come in for you, allowing your abundance to kind of generate, I should say, in your life. All right, we have Queen of Internal Fulfillment. So yeah, you guys are closing out a major cycle, which could be why there's remnants of old patterns, old beliefs. But I am seeing that you guys are definitely closing out a major cycle. You guys are definitely evolving and transforming into a beautiful butterfly. All right, I feel like you guys had to do a little cocoon phase. You had to go within, do a lot of just shedding old layers, releasing old habits, unconditioning certain patterns of belief here. And I feel like you guys are definitely being guided by the divine to focus on what you are being guided to do, okay? So there is an energy of not allowing other people to keep you off your focus. There is a lot of background noise. There is a lot of people trying to cause static in your energy. Look at that, Queen of Receiving, before I even flip the card. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of it has to do with like you in your receiving mode, you in your receiving energy. Like the divine is blessing you with countless gifts, countless blessings, because you guys have done the work within yourselves. You guys have done the inner work. You guys have gone within. You guys have painted a picture of what you want for the divine to bring into your life, and the divine is manifesting that for you, okay? I feel like your faith and your prayer goes a really, really long way. All right, but there is like shiz going down behind the scenes. There's a lot of shifts taking place. 8:33 on my timer, a lot of changes and a lot of like moving parts, okay, all at once. And I feel like that's why there is such a heavy energy among the collective. And I feel like it's because there's so many things happening. Like it's just like a domino effect is what I'm getting. Like as your life changes, it sets you up for success. It sets you up for fulfillment. And it's like a lot of things that are happening that in the past maybe are being brought back up to light in order for you to process, you know, work through, to clear out of your system, clear out of your path, I should say, in order for you to accept this offer, accept this divine blessing to come in for you, and not to allow these weird emotions, these mixed emotions to kind of cause you to steer off of what is, you know, meant for you. Because I feel like there is a lot of like, when you go through transitions and when you go through spiritual awakenings or ascensions, a lot of times, especially in the beginning phases, I don't know how far along you are on your journey, all right, but I know that when you go through a certain level up or a certain ascension, whatever you want to call it, there is definitely an amount of like things brought up to the surface, feelings brought up to the surface, emotions brought up to the surface. Just a lot of things that have to kind of be cleared out of your system, have to be purged out of your system, even toxicity, negativity, certain things like that, in order for you guys to, you know, reach that next height, okay, in your spiritual evolution. And I feel like right now, if you guys are feeling a little bit, you know, off, maybe feeling like you want to take a rest day, maybe feeling like you just don't want to talk to people right now, you're just kind of in your own zone, that is okay. Okay, I feel like Spirit is saying it is okay to close your eyes, tap into the wisdom of the universe, allow the wisdom to kind of make things more easy breezy for you, because I feel like right now there is an outline of what is coming towards you in your life, being drawn out for you right now. Like I'm getting a vision of like Spirit kind of mapping out the journey for you as you kind of release and undo certain patterns, or just relieve yourself of certain, you know, past beliefs or certain things in the past that I feel like are not going to be for your highest good in this timeline. So you have to definitely release certain things that this timeline won't let you absorb. Okay, what I'm trying to say is the new you is going to have to, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Okay, some things that are from your old version of you cannot be taken into this new version with you. Okay, that is the energy I'm feeling from this message so far. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing, I put my hands in the air and say, show me something. So I feel like Spirit wants you to really kind of just like have faith in what is changing and this transition that's taking place. It's like, if you feel like right now you kind of are like all out of sorts or all over the place, or just there's so many things happening, like so many moving parts to what's going down, I feel like Spirit is definitely preparing you for something way bigger than even your eyes maybe can see. Okay, so I feel like right now it's important to just, it's like just put like just I don't want to say put your hands in the air. It's more so just like surrender to the universe. Surrender to the universe's guidance, okay? Because right now it can seem a little bit chaotic, that's for sure. All right, there's a lot of things. Yeah, literally, what did I say? Conflict. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely confirmation. All right, you have a lot of conflict and chaos just sent your way right now, and I feel like this is the Five of Wands energy that I was speaking about in the beginning. All right, you have a lot of people who are very heated over what is coming towards you, over your ascension. I don't know, something about you guys reaching some sort of fulfillment, reaching some sort of level. All right, and you have a lot of energies that are very mad. Like I'm getting like also like secretive, jealous, secret animosity of people kind of mad that they can't get on your level. Like I'm hearing get on my level. And I feel like this has a lot to do with your spiritual ranking and how much you have evolved out of situations, possibly past versions of yourself. You let people get away with certain things, and this version is not going to allow it. Okay, Spirit is not going to allow it either. And I feel like this is why there's a lot of people wanting you to feel off, maybe wanting you to feel wrong about your decision making, wanting you to feel wrong about maybe releasing patterns of behavior that were beneficial to them but not beneficial for you, like self-sabotage, people pleasing, not setting the right boundaries, things of that sort. And I'm seeing that your dreams are coming true. Okay, so your wishes are being granted. Like I said, your faith and your prayer works wonders. Okay, you guys are definitely reaching fulfillment, and I feel like a lot of it had to do with some sort of internal fulfillment. I feel like for a long time you've been through so much spiritual warfare and so much chaos, conflict, drama, people trying to compete with you, even if it's secret competition, you don't even know they're competing with you, but they're doing it for some weird reason, for their own gain, or not even gain, but like their own, like to get their own sense of I don't know, their own sense of feeling like purpose. It's just this energy of, I feel like people are very, very intimidated just by your energy alone. I feel like your energy is always seemingly, it seems like you get what you want out of thin air, but I feel like it's because you work for it and you do the internal work. And I feel like a lot of people have trouble doing the internal work because there's a lot of things you have to look at that are very, very hard for people to really want to look at. Okay, a lot of people do try to avoid those certain things. Okay, it's like the good, the bad, the ugly. There's a lot of people trying to avoid things that they don't want to see, that will help them elevate and will help them actually ascend. But you chose to go that route, okay? And this is why Spirit is blessing you, because meanwhile you were just working on you, minding your business. You had a lot of people sending you conflict, a lot of people trying to toss you around or toss your energy around like it's some sort of freaking, like, I don't know. Like, I'm getting like a lot of people wanted your energy for them. They wanted to take your energy and harness it. And there's just like a lot of people, like, I'm also getting like, because you're getting what you want, there's so many people who want to enter your energy just so they can get a piece of your pie. They want to get a piece of what the divine is blessing you with, but they can't do that because it's your divine blessing. And I feel like what they're going to try to do is mimic the certain blessings that you have, or you're having, or you're getting. And this is only going to backfire into their, you know, their life, and they're just going to be more heated and angry and upset because they're just going to see it from a jealousy lens, and they're not going to see it from a lens of what can I do to get to that spot. Okay, they're going to be like, why does this person get this? Why does this person receive this the way that I want? You know, it's certain things like that. You have fan behavior around you. Yeah, so you have people who are just obsessed with you. They're obsessed with your energy. You have this conflict being sent to you constantly because so many people are watching your moves. Okay, believe it or not, you have a lot of people who are really like talking about you, watching you. They want to know what's going on like in your life. They're just all up in your business here because they know that you're really divinely blessed or divinely guided right now. Okay, you're being divinely protected. All right, yeah. As I pull, like, this just flew out, look at that. You have divine helpers, okay? So they're gonna help you towards your destiny here, okay? You have, people know they're very obsessed with your spiritual protection as well. For some reason, I'm picking that up, all right? There's a lot of guidance. You're very spiritually guided, okay? You have a lot of blessings that kind of, it looks like it falls into your lap, but it's really because you choose to be an open vessel for the divine. You choose to connect with source, and this is what kind of, you know, this is what kind of clicks for you. This is like your spiritual journey, okay? Your spiritual journey could be definitely meant to shine a light on certain things, like be a shaman, okay? Be a reader, an energy, you know, something like that. Like, you're meant to spiritually guide people as well with the divine messages that you give. And I feel like you have some sort of, you get wishes granted because you do the work and you work with source and you work with your guides and you actually like connect with them on a deeper level here, okay? Yeah, this rejection was your protection. If you feel like something is being redirected, or you feel like something, you're being rejected for something, just know it's actually your protection. Spirit wants to reroute you away from a kind of energy that has been trying to make you feel conflicted. Yeah, because you guys are glowing up. Oh my gosh, collective. You guys are glowing up. I love that. Okay, I love that for you guys. So you guys are really entering that, like, you know, I heard I'm in my pretty girl era. So you guys could definitely be entering your pretty girl era. Okay, there is something about you guys, and your energy is just so pure. Okay, a lot of people are seeing that you hold such a pure energy. Your light is so bright. Okay, this is why you have a lot of people who talk about you, target you, take your kindness or weakness, or they just try to target something that I feel like is inherently yours. Okay, whether this is your spirits, whether this is what you're building in this life, whether this is your divine inheritance. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with a past version of you that is being vindicated. Yeah. All right, you had a lot of people who pointed the finger at you, wanted you to take on their mess for them, wanted you to take on their projections for them so they can, you know, brush it off and keep you as their little, it sounds condescending, but it's like they wanted to basically make you hold all of their baggage and their garbage and shit like that. And it's just because you're different. And I feel like a lot of your authenticity and the way that you shine uniquely puts a mirror to them that they just choose not to, you know, look at. They want to avoid it at all costs. They don't want to see the part of them that I feel like holds this kind of resentment towards you because you're able to, you know, be free. Like, it has a lot to do with your freedom, your enlightenment here. You're a very free-minded person, free-willed person. And I feel like a lot of these people are tied down to either curses, conditioning, like different kinds of values, even self-limiting beliefs. Like, I feel like Spirit is really congratulating you because you have done what Spirit has been wanting you to do. Okay, you guys are the trailblazers. Okay, you guys are the whistleblowers. You guys are on your path. Okay, yeah, I feel like you've dealt with a lot of people just discriminating you. Okay, discriminating against you. All right, they just have a lot of prejudice against you. You had a lot of people who are really, they didn't like the way that you know, they didn't like your anointing, you're annoying. They didn't like your anointed, oh my gosh, I can't talk. They didn't like how anointed you were, okay? They don't like that you guys are part of the 144,000. I feel like there is something within you that a lot of people know you're meant to break curses in this life, okay? You're meant to not be like the others. You're meant to be your own person. You could be a very, very rare soul, reincarnated soul. You could be part of the Anunnaki or like just a different kind of code of being, okay? Because I did see DNA. So your bloodline is very, very, very rare. And I feel like you had so many people who just wanted you to, they just love the fact that you can just be stuck in like a certain timeline, or you can have just like have a hard time moving on if they don't give you the right information. Like these people wanted you to just be stuck in the past. They wanted you to be constantly in this outdated thinking, constantly in this nostalgia. But you guys have managed to dodge these bullets, okay? You guys have managed to avoid the chaos that has been sent by haters, by people who just don't want to see you win, by people who just don't want to see you do well, by people who just don't want to see you do something that is more important than they see in their eyes that their life is going to be. I don't know what that's about, but there's so many people who have been just incessantly trying to keep you stagnant, keep you blocked. And I feel like all you've been doing is just minding your business, connecting with spirit, and blocking out this negativity, okay? So this is why divine timing is taking place. The divine knew when universal alignment was the right time, okay? For this natural unfolding of karma or cause and effect to take place. So it's like the energy they're sending out is actually going to the illusions. I feel like there's been so many illusions on your path. You've had so many people who wanted you to be in a fog. Okay, these people just didn't want you to see yourself clearly. They just didn't want you to self-actualize. They wanted you in this like 7 of Cups energy, always in like some sort of fantasy thinking. All right, a lot of deceitfulness, causing confusion. You know, the devil is the author of confusion. And I feel like now divine timing is taking place and these fogs are being cleared out, okay? Something is being lifted for the veil for you guys to see, okay? I feel like someone is very angry about this, okay? With this Mars energy, whatever is taking place right now. There's a lot of like, these people are sending you a lot of like angry energy, okay? Even if it's like passive aggressiveness, it's very like volatile energy, very hostile energy, okay? These people are very aggressive in the way that they approach things. And I feel like this energy, they're just throwing all their negativity to you, like they're just shooting it at you. It's like I feel like the more you cleanse, the more you kind of have to transmute this energy, the more you have to transcend past this energy, the more they feel like they have to up the ante. But I feel like divine timing is really doing its big one right now. And I feel like this trickery and deceit is, if they keep on trying this, they're just going to have to take it up with the divine, is what I'm hearing. They're going to have to take it up with the divine, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit, thank you. And I feel like my voice is cutting out. So yeah, there is a lot having to do with like you speaking up about something, all right? You closing out a major cycle that has a lot to do with standing in your truth, speaking out about certain things. I feel like people want you to question your truth. That's been like this whole agenda. I feel like a lot of people have been wanting you to question yourself, gaslight you into thinking that what you think isn't true or valid. It's just, you've had to have a lot of blind faith, and I feel like this is why Spirit is blessing you so hard, because they know how much you have gone through to ascend past all these attacks, okay? They keep on sending it, keep on upping it, okay? So you could be having a soulmate come in, okay? Wow, look at that. Nice guy and sweetheart. So yeah, there's a soulmate in your energy here. I feel like you're meant to connect with a higher level soulmate right now. This is divine timing taking place. All right, this person could definitely see you in a high light. Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, your ancestors are coming through. Look at that. So interesting. Okay, so I feel like this soulmate energy is like your wish fulfillment. Okay. Yeah, okay, this person could be very wealthy in the spirit, or very transformative. Like, I feel like this person's going to allow you to transform, all right, out of certain predicaments here, okay? Yeah, so you have, this is divine timing at play right now, okay? You have a lot of people concerned here about this relationship that you're stepping into, okay? About the money you're receiving, unexpected money that's going to make you very, very happy. All right, this is going to make you very happy, very elated is what I'm hearing. All right, this relationship is meant to be. I feel like you had to be in your authentic, this is why you had to go through a lot of purging, releasing, being on the spiritual journey. It takes a lot of time to really get to your kingdom spouse, your high level soulmate, whatever you want to call it. Because you guys have to be on the same frequency of authenticity to reach this, okay, vibrational match, okay? And I feel like you guys could be doing a lot of traveling together, or maybe you'll meet this person when you travel. Okay, but I am seeing that there's so many people who know that their time is up. Okay, they're playing around your energy. They're doing a lot of things, trying to taint your happiness, trying to block you, stop you, keep you just, I heard in harm's way. Wow, people wanted you to be in harm's way. Just a lot of negative energies that just did not want to see you happy. All right, a lot of it has to do with their own insecurities, and it's really sad that they have to like project all this nasty energy onto you to make it seem like you're the one who should be feeling off, when in fact you're just expanding and doing what you're supposed to be doing. So just a lot of jealousy on this pathway that you're on, because the divine is blessing you here. Your ancestors are connected to you, okay? So if you feel off, if you feel weird, if you feel like there's an energy around you that just doesn't seem right, all right, it's important to connect with your ancestors, talk to your ancestors here, okay? Because I feel like your ancestors know that someone could be trying to bind to your energy here, okay? They want to keep you bound to a situation here. Someone wants to keep sending you energy attacks, negativity, all right, to block you or to keep like hold you. I'm feeling like I'm seeing a vision of someone like you have how should I say it? It's just like someone who's like, you could be have a rope around you, right? Around your waist or something, whatever. And it's like, the more you keep on trying to move forward, the more someone keeps on trying to pull you back. It's a weird game someone thinks that they can play. And it's not even like, it's not a game. Like, your life is not a freaking game, okay? This is your life. And whoever has been doing voodoo consistently, ritualistically on you, yeah, they're facing a lot of legal issues, because it's like they thought that they could just get away with like torturing. Like, it's just a very negative energy. 707 on my timer. And I feel like this is just for their own amusement. Like, you had people who thought that they can really like have a say in your life path. All right, if that meant like people could have been angry that you walked away from them, you cut them off, whatever. And so they still behind the scenes wanted to tether to your energy by trying to keep you bound to their timeline, or keep you bound to a lower frequency, so you wouldn't reach your you wouldn't reach the path that you're meant to be in. And I just think that it's really sad that people have to, be that way. But some of them are honestly just demon ridden. All right, they have entities just attached to them, okay? That they just have entities that are assigned to them on a contract to block you from your north node. Yeah, so you don't reach this high honor here. But yeah, so there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you guys might not be picking, or you guys are definitely intuitively picking up on. You're sensing it, but I feel like you're not seeing it with your eyes, so it could be kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what's kind of being sent towards you and all that stuff. So hopefully this is a clarification for you guys to know more about your situation. So let me know if this resonates down in the comments below. Link is in the description. Everything is in the description, by the way. Everything you need to know. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.